There he is. There, work it. You should get 6 shots, all right? If you can't get the fucking job done, that's it. You're done, right? No, I like them. I like the revolvers and all that old school shit I saw in the cop movies when I was growing up. I like all of those guns, but guns also scare me because I feel like guns are kind of like guitars, you know? Like almost every house has one, but not really anybody's that good at it, you know? Just kind of over in the corner collecting dust. You know, and I get with guitar how you get better. You play 2-3 hours a day. I don't get, how do you get better at shooting? Like, how do you practice? Gun range. They always say that, the gun range. That's not practicing. It's a total controlled environment. You go down there and you put on your little headset, got to protect my hearing. I wouldn't want my ears to go ringy-ding-ding. And then you lay out all your bullets, little charcuterie board. I have my weapon pointed down the fucking thing. And now it's time for the target. Then you sit there and you're like, a poo. A poo-poo. Poo. A pee. Oh, center mass. I'm going to hang that in my house so everybody sees what a badass I am. That's not practicing. You want to practice? Have somebody wake you up at 3 in the morning when you're wearing nothing but your pajama bottoms. And they throw you in the garage. There's a baby, a rattlesnake, and a fucking bear. And your wife's flipping the lights on and off going, do something, Johnny, do something, do something, do something. That is practicing. Yeah. I feel like that's how it's going to go down. I don't know shit about it, but I got a good feeling that, you know, the day somebody breaks into your house, gun owners, they're not going to come in like this. You know, they're not going to be like peeking around the corner and then just go, anyway. Yeah, so I have learned a lot about myself over the last few years, you know what I mean? I had to quit drinking, you know? I never thought I'd have a problem with that shit, you know, because when I grew up, right, you know, the shit was so different when we were growing up. Like, even like gay people. Like, the way it was thought was there was like 3 gay people in Massachusetts and the rest of them were in San Francisco, right? Everything was fucked up, right? Like addiction, it was either you have the addictive gene or you don't. And it's like, no. What I kind of learned is fucking everything is sort of a spectrum, right? Not just autism, you know? I'm sick of words getting hijacked. All right, when I was a kid, like the spectrum was the color spectrum. Dr. J and the 76ers played in an arena called the Spectrum, right? So the first time somebody said to me, hey, my kid's on the spectrum, I'm thinking, no, he isn't. They tore that shit down in 2010. I don't know what you're talking about. You need to elaborate. Just say he has autism so I can fucking catch up, all right? I don't speak the jargon here. So I think everything is like a spectrum. Okay, well, we'll start with my drinking, right? So when I was growing up, it was either you are a fucking alkie or you aren't, and it isn't. Okay, there's all of this. So we'll say this right here is full-on addiction. This is literally sucking dick behind a donut shop, 11:30 in the morning on a Tuesday for a fucking 12-pack. Not even a case, a 12-pack in jean shorts and a half shirt, right? And then this over here, this is like a teetotaler. Like, I tried alcohol, I didn't like it. It just, I've always been into books, That's been my drugs, I like a good book, all right? And I'll tell you, when you see me reading that book, I am in that book, and I ain't taking that journey, right? But there's all fucking this. Like, my drinking got, like, all the way, I realized I couldn't have it in the house. That's what it was. I just, like, consumed it, and then I got all the way to, like, right here, right? I mean, I wasn't sucking dick, but the donut shop was over the horizon. The donut shop was in view, and I was like, what am I doing? You know what I mean? I couldn't fucking stop. But then, so then I thought I was an alcoholic, so I went to like an AA meeting, and the people were telling their stories. And after a couple people sharing, I was just going like, all right, I drink, but these people, Jesus Christ. I mean, they were animals. Yellow fingers, still smoking, chowing down pastries. And they're like, Bill, would you like to go up and share some of your stories? I was like, I can't fucking follow that. I had 3 tall bourbons and fell asleep to the Rockford Files. I don't think that's gonna follow this guy, you know? Missing teeth and selling his ass in the street. I can't follow that, right? But there was something going on, so I just realized, you know, like, I can't have this shit in the house. It's in the house, I'm gonna fucking consume it. Alcohol, even cookies. I tell my wife, get the cookies out of the fucking house, especially Oreos. I'm gonna eat a whole fucking sleeve. And she says, so, well, why can't you just eat one? It's like, do you even pay attention to who you're married to? I can't. I'll eat the whole fucking sleeve, and then I won't even brush my teeth. So I'll have that sugar morphine drip, like, coming down the back of my throat, and I'll have these crazy fucking Keebler elf dreams or whatever. Get it out of the fucking house. That's what I need to do, right? That's what I learned. Like, I have no desire to do heroin whatsoever. However, if it was in my house long enough and the right set of circumstances came along, maybe I talked to my dad that day on the phone, tried to get a fucking word in. Maybe there, you know what? Maybe I'll fucking... We'll see what this is all about, you know? I'll use one of those spoons that went down the garbage disposal. No one will give a shit. I'll light it up. I'll nod off in the living room. Fall on the L-shaped couch, you know? So, whatever. I have learned that. I've learned a lot of things in life, you know? Like, here's one I learned. You know, there's a very small window in life to beat the shit out of your dad. You know? You think you got a lot more time than you do. You don't. It's sort of like ages 15 to about 17, you know? If you try to do it before 15, you're not man enough to get the job done, and then you lose, and then he just psychologically has the advantage. But if you do it after 17, now you're just beating up an old man, you know? You see his anchor tattoo, you're like, ah, fuck, he was in the Navy. Jesus Christ, I'm beating up a veteran. Oh, man, I feel like a piece of shit here, you know? All right, here's another one for you. I didn't think I was homophobic, right? I didn't. I'm not saying I'm not. I'm just saying I didn't think I was. No, because I didn't have a problem. Like, I don't have a problem with it. I didn't have a problem, you know, them getting married or any of that shit. And I thought it was totally natural. I was just like, that's just like how you're born. And when people would be like, oh, no, it's a choice. They're choosing to be gay. I love when somebody said that. Okay, let's say it's a choice. Then that would mean being straight is a choice, right? So that would mean that you, at some point, hypothetically, had a dick and a pussy on the table and had a choice to make, right? You were sitting there, all right, which way am I gonna go? Well, let's see. This one hurts more, but I get to keep my house. And then this one over here feels amazing, but everything seems to disappear down into it. I mean, it's a coin flip. As far as I'm concerned, it's a coin flip. Straight, hey, Geronimo, right? So I found out I was homophobic when I fucked up my back, and I went into this massage parlor to have somebody work on me, and they said, this is your first time here? I said, yeah. They go, all right, do you prefer a male or a female masseuse? And I, like, recoiled, like, bleh, like, like, I want a woman. What the fuck are you asking me? I don't want some man. I didn't even picture a man. I just saw a male arm from here down to here with black hair with, like, grease on it just coming up my back, going, okay, just breathe. I'm like, ah! It feels better, you fixed it! Get me the fuck out of here! Yeah, so, like, I like just the image of that. I, like, fucking recoiled. And I was almost, like, defensive. I was like, no, I want a woman, right? And then, you know, the way I look, I probably, in my age, I looked like some creep that was looking for a fucking happy ending. You know, you can't be in there, like, no matter how I said it, it came off like, yeah, I want a woman. I want a guy. It's like a gay come in. You know? Yeah, thinking I'm looking for a happy ending, you know, which I wasn't. But, you know, I will say I do have issue with them calling it a full-body massage. It's like, it's not a full-body massage. It's everything but, you know what I mean? And then it's weird. Then you walk out of there, your whole body's relaxed, and you're just dragging your nuts down the fucking street. And that doesn't feel, it feels weird. And I know what you guys are thinking. You probably think, oh, Bill, why don't you just rub one out before you go to the masseuse? It's like, because I won't make the appointment, all right? I'm going to fall asleep upright in the chair, and then my neck's going to be fucked up and my back. Now I got 2 problems. It would be great if they legalized it, though. You know what I mean? It'd be fantastic. You just have like a regular masseuse in there. You know, you got to have the real masseuse at the beginning, right? Because whores don't give a good back rub, you know? A real masseuse gives an incredible back rub, but a terrible hand job, like most women. Terrible hand job. Most women, terrible fucking hand job. Not even trying to get better at it either, by the way. Like the skill set. Like, you ever get this one, the 3 fingertips? Do you ever just get this? It's like, what are we doing here? Are we waiting for the next lunar eclipse? Is there, what I never thought I'd say this. This is just fucking annoying. You're just like annoying. Why don't you just flick the head of my fucking dick while you're at it? What are you doing? All right? You're supposed to be simulating penetration. All right? More pressure going down, less pressure going up. Add a twist. Add a twist. It'll be over in 18 seconds. No guy has ever had a woman helicoptering up and down his fucking dick. It's going to be over immediately. Right? Oh, it'd be fantastic. I would run a massage parlor like that, like a baseball manager. I'd have the real masseuse go in, eat up about 8 innings, and then I'd take the lube. All right, you're done. You did a great job. Then you bring in the lefty. All right, let's get in here, right? And she comes in, gives you a hand job better than 90% of the blow jobs you ever got in your life. Then you walk out of there, your body's loose, your balls are empty, you can hear your wife's voice again, and everything's good. You're more agreeable. Fantastic. I don't know. What are you going to do? So, anyway, you know, there's a big thing out there. I want to let you guys know this shit where it's just like, you know, they try to make you feel, all these fucking apps, they make you feel bad about aging, and all of these people are getting, like, plastic surgery now. I'm telling you, you don't need to do it, okay? You're going to fucking die. All right? That's Generation X, my generation. They're 50s, taking testosterone and shit, posting before and after pictures on the internet. It's hilarious. Shirtless, like trying to attract women. And it's funny, they look good. They look like Rambo here, but in the neck, you see the divorce, the bad relationship with the kids, the dreams that didn't work out, the fucking HOA that made you tear down that porch that you didn't have the permit for, or whatever the fuck it was that you did, you know? Do you realize how much you don't get life if you're still trying to bang broads in your 50s? Dude, at my age, like, 8 hours sleep is the new pussy. That's it. Yeah, 8 hours uninterrupted. There's nothing better than that. Meaning I wake up when I want to wake up, you know what I mean? I don't have somebody in my ear like, okay, the kids have practice today. You need to go downstairs making some breakfast. I got to get the car washed. Just waking up when I want to wake up. It's fucking amazing. So, I don't know. I might be weird, but I think the job of an older person is you're supposed to help out younger people. You're not supposed to try and fuck them, right? Slow applause, you know, all right. I mean, the legal age, deeper, too. I'm that old guy that acts like he figured everything out, you know? I'm that old guy that acts like he figured everything out, you know? So I always give young people advice. Okay, I always tell women, right? I'll be like, you know, okay, here's one for you. If you're on a date with a guy at any point during the evening, if he cracks his own neck, just get out of the relationship right then and there. All right? He's a fucking meathead. And he's going to put meathead babies in you, and they're going to drive tow trucks, and they're never going to own the company. Okay? That's what it is. All right? Look for the red flags, okay? Little guy, big watch. Major red flag. Nothing wrong with the little guy, but that little guy with that fucking, maybe he has a rap album, fucking giant watch, walking around, making all this noise. For some reason, you find him adorable, so you agree to go out with them, and then he pulls up to the date in that giant truck, and that magic step appears so he doesn't fall to his death. And the next thing you know, you're in a fucking relationship with him. And one day you have a huge fight with him, and he storms out. You watch him waddle down the front yard, and then you're upstairs crying as you're folding his little pants. And then it finally dawns on you. I could have the exact same problems with a full-size man. For 3 years, I didn't feel safe when he held me. It's like I found a hairy 8-year-old at the mall, right?